Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Want to get this one up here because we're flirting around with a very important support level. So this video is not going to be very long because I have been doing it quite a bit, but I did want to get it updated just in case we do fall through that level. Then that way people can have an idea of where we may be headed. So let's just dig right in there. And the level that I'm talking about, so I don't want to build any more suspense, is this approximately 8200 level, which you can see was a previous high right here. This high was at 8190, so for argument's sake, we're just bumping that up to 8200, and then you can see that the price came down here, and technical analysis 101. This was resistance. It was broken here. It became support, and when the price did pull back, you can see that this area held very nice as support. Again, came down right in this area, held as support, bounced up, and is now heading back here. And for a third time, fourth time, however you want to classify it, price came down here and then headed back up, and we got a little miniature candle or hammer candle in there. So a possible bottom here from this move, or it might just be temporary. But the point being that I want to illustrate in this is we really are hanging right around this area here, which was a previous resistance, which has been a crucial support. So if that doesn't hold, then things might get a little crazy. So with that being said, let's highlight some possible support levels. Now, as you can see, we had this high here, which was pretty significant. Now, if this doesn't hold, the next little support area that I'm looking for is going to be right around this area here. And how did I come to that? Well, let's look back here in February. Price came down in this area and just hovered around here, and when it finally did fall, you can see no mercy. The price really just fell. When the price did start to bounce, so remember when the market finally started to bounce up, look right where it found resistance for a couple of days. Right here, bounce back, and then that corresponds right with that area. When we finally did break it, surprise, surprise, this is just the beauty of technical analysis, broke above it, so this support level or this resistance level became support, and then look right where the price just hung around for a little bit, right at that level. When we finally took off, the rest was history. So if this 8200 level doesn't hold, then the next pretty much crucial support level is going to be down here around the 7800 mark. So there's a possible between here and here, there could be as much as another 400 point drop before it has a chance of possibly stabilizing out. And just because this is a support level down here, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's where the Dow would stop falling. But at the same time, if this falls, that doesn't automatically mean that it's going to come down here. I mean, there's no guarantees. If charts worked like that, they'd be considered crystal balls and everybody would use them. But the key point is they're your guide. And from a charting perspective, with a break of 8200, you should expect about a 400 point drop, because that is not unrealistic, because we're basing this on what the chart is showing us. Now, if this level doesn't hold, then that's where things could really get kind of wishy-washy. The next level is going to be down here around 7500 again, which little miniature support here, but more importantly resistance, and then acted as support before launching it back up. So from here to here, that's another significant drop, and then we're really starting to get into a little bit of a kind of scary territory. But I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. I just want to focus on where we are now, and that is just up around this area at 8200. The other thing that's not the best that you'd want to see is we're now back below this 50-day simple moving average, so that's always an important one. And it's not the end of the world, but at the same time, you really, it would have been better if we could just have stayed up above here. But once again, don't go jumping out of windows or anything yet, but just make sure you do note and acknowledge that we are hanging around this very important support level. So keep your eye on it, and we'll see what happens. The other note, if you look down in the post, you can see that there's a link for a free live chat and a free ebook. I would encourage you to click on that link and sign up for my newsletter, which is free. And when you do that, you are immediately sent an ebook which goes over some trading tactics of mine. And we have the live chat, which is free and open 24/7. We have some good traders in there. So sign up for it, stop by, and if you can ask questions, nothing better than being able to ask somebody in real time your thoughts and get their thoughts on things. So check out that link, sign up for the newsletter, and you'll get some newsletters sent to you. You get the ebook, and then you can also get into that live chat. So if you have any other questions on the Dow Jones, feel free to shoot me a message. I'll do my best to help you out. But if not, thanks for listening.